we met here. So it was pretty good. Last night's Wrestlemania was probably the best Wrestlemania that I've seen in a long time. There were a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of things broken, a lot of things that surprised me, a lot of things that to talk about. And we talk about the first match, Daniel Bryan versus Triple H, and the winner will go off to be in the main event, triple threat, Batista versus Randy Orton. And this match was a pretty interesting match, to say the least. And the surprise was that Daniel Bryan had gone over Triple H. And this was the coolest thing that could ever happen. It's like the lion going over the mouse, if you will. Yeah, you know. That's all I could say about that. It's Triple H jobbing to Daniel Bryan, but at the end, Daniel Bryan got a beat down after the match, and it just proves that the sore loser is Triple H. We had the Shield versus Kane and the New Age Outlaws. Kane, actually, the New Age Outlaws and Kane lost the match. The Shield is stronger than ever. It was a really solid match, I thought. It's a bit of a scramble here. We had Cesaro, who picked up the Big Show and threw him out of the ring to win the coveted new Andre the Giant trophy. This was cool because everyone expected the Big Show to win, seeing as how the Big Show is the Giant. But the fact that Cesaro lifted this man up and threw him out of the ring to win this trophy means a whole hell of a lot more, because it means that you're really starting to push Cesaro in the right direction. We had John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. I can't remember the name of this band that plays for the Wyatts, but they're very cool. And I enjoyed the Louisiana voodoo dance in the beginning. Although it wasn't Bloody Mary, it was a pretty cool thing to have happen. John Cena was very aggressive in this match, but he did not snap under pressure, and he ended up beating Bray Wyatt. So it was a good match, to say the least. I think that was going to be one of the best things of the night to have happen. Then we get to what I think is still the most shocking thing that we have ever witnessed as wrestling fans. I don't know about you, but if you saw the people at the Superdome react to this, then you know that the Undertaker WrestleMania streak is over. Brock Lesnar has beaten the streak, and it is 21-1. And I think that not only did the fans not expect it, but the timekeeper, the people who were at the back, probably were in shock. It took a while for Brock Lesnar's music to hit. but interesting nonetheless. And I know that people thought that Undertaker would win his last possible match at WrestleMania, but it is what it is. I mean, things cannot end forever. Things can't go forever. And there needs to be a winner. There's somebody that can take out The Undertaker eventually. And this obviously is an end of an era, and it sucks. But that's the way it is sometimes. People go on and say, oh, well, the person that beat Undertaker for the streak is a part-timer. Well, they were gonna get Sting. Fucking Sting. The guy who has never been in a WWE ring to come and possibly end the streak at WrestleMania 31, from what I heard. And that's bullshit. That should have never happened. And in a way, I'm glad it will never happen. So tonight, I think that Undertaker, Mark Galloway, will probably come into the ring and talk about his retirement. He will be missed. I will miss The Undertaker, and I know everybody else will. Then we had the triple threat. We had the Divas Invitational, which surprisingly AJ was able to win and retain the Divas Championship. That was pretty cool. My voice is a little weird. I have a cold, I guess. I don't know. I'm guessing that's what it is right now. And then, so the triple threat match then happened. Daniel Bryan got injured. Pulled a Mick Foley because he was put in the stretcher after Triple H surprisingly came out and attacked Bryan. So that's major heel heat right there. Bryan pulled himself up, went back and finished the match, and made Batista tap out, which I don't know what the story was backstage, but Batista did everyone a favor by having the person that should have won the Royal Rumble, the championship. So what happens from here, I don't know. Now, I didn't watch the pre-show, but I guess the Usos retained their titles. But it was a good WrestleMania. It was good to see the beginning where we had Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, finally, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes back to the WWE. It was a good show, and I'm pretty sure I missed something. But it was a good show nonetheless. I'm sure I'll hear a lot of other negative comments, a lot of other positive comments. I don't know. All I know is I'm in complete shock, and I cannot wait to see what The Undertaker has in store for the outcome of last night. Word is he was actually transported to the hospital, so I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Bye.